What's up, cousins? It's your spiritual big brother Java back with another message. I feel like this is going to be a very spiritual message, right? And simply because of the cards I'm deciding to use. I'm deciding to use. Um, Again, my mind moves faster than my mouth, so I will trip over my words a lot. So don't mind me, okay? So the oracle deck I'm using is the Isis Oracle. I was going to use something else, but this one called out to me. If you're interested, that is what you can look for. If you're interested in this oracle deck, you can find it on Amazon. Okay, but I don't know what I'm gonna title this. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I don't know what it's gonna be titled, but I feel like it's gonna be a very spiritual, high level, not high level, but elevated message, okay? Where the first thing I'm getting is wisdom of the trees. I don't know where's that coming from, okay? Maybe being out in nature where the wind speaks. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And I'm sorry, I know I keep saying 3, 2, 1. If I like to shuffle. 3. It's my stem. This really is my stem. I like hearing the cards just shuffle. I don't know if this is some ASMR type of thing, but they're like 3, 2, 1 to stop. I be having to tell myself to stop, bro, stop. Okay. We have Temple of the Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. So it seems like a lot of my messages has been choice shadow work. This is giving me very much Dark Night of the Soul energy right now. Um, I'm also say get some Black Obsidian. Look up research Black Obsidian and research the meaning of triangles to Trinity. There we go. The Trinity. We'll go in depth with it, right? I feel like your research, I feel like your spiritual knowledge should go deeper than the surface level, but not too deep to where you get lost in the sauce that you forget your own flavor. But as much as you can acquire before taking a break, okay? Um, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna read this both the two ways I'm getting it. So on the surface level, it's a lot of shadow work or emerging into the shadows to understand yourself further, right? On the other hand, it's emerging into the occult to understand spirituality more better or understand the way of the world better, okay? And mending together the broken pieces that was shattered under a false illusion, right? Under a false light that people have been misguided toward toward misguided or misguidedly toward. Okay. We have High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of of Isis. I like to use her maiden name Offset. So I will say Offset or I'll say Isis. Okay. But I feel like there's a divine mother, a divine feminine spirit that will reveal more secrets to you. Okay, I feel like you'll be going to the dark mysteries of the primordial energies of the divine feminine, right? So, in understanding the divine feminine in all its glory, all her facets, and understand that within it comes a lot of knowledge. Some people are drawn away from the darker side of things because the darkest side of things is actually feminine and the lighter side of things is actually masculine. But the thing with that is there's no good or bad between light and dark. They just is, right? Now sometimes the light could be false light too, which is why it's this world is so I'm gonna say hell heavily patriarchal, right? Heavily patriarchal because this is sometimes it is false light, right? But in the dark, you have nothing but yourself to see and your inner light and your inner glow, right? Even through the smoke, even through the confusion, right? But I feel like there's some this divine feminine goddess, divine feminine energy, dark goddess, wherever you attune yourself to, is will show you things beyond your imagination, right? With guidance, with the guidance, right? Because how I see it is, and you could be male or female. It doesn't matter. Female, non-binary, it's whatever. But this is you as the high priestess. But this is that divine feminine energy behind you, standing behind you. Okay, so keep going. Magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice, right? So I feel like with this, you will be shown how to ground yourself in this state, how to really organize and do things in repetition, right? This is your practice in a sense. This is your individuality and your sacredness, nobody else's, right? For some reason, I'm getting guided back towards that false light because it's organized, it is recognizable, but within the darkness, it's very chaotic, and you have to move things around in order for you to understand what works for you and what you've been trying hasn't been working for you, right? Because it's somebody else's medicine, it's somebody else's um routine, somebody else's story, but you're trying to make it work for you because it worked for them. It's not gonna work that way. So I feel like in a way this spirit or this goddess or this energy is guiding you towards your own practice because it's important for your development. Okay. And crazy I said that because you got the brother in darkness overcoming negative energy with feminine power. If you don't recognize who this is Set. Set was the jealous brother of Osiris, who killed Osiris out of jealousy, right? And so Set found the pieces of his body of Osiris' body that Set chopped up and spread all over Egypt, um, and resurrected him, right? So in a way, it's funny because this is fragmented too. So in a way, this being is putting the pieces together, helping you put the pieces together, right? Helping you putting the mess together. One thing that I'm getting, because sometimes music is "You Got Me" featuring Erica Badu, right? And it was this one line: "Things fall apart and tend to shatter." And I feel like this is not more so you trying to shadow or being shattered. It's more so you being crafted, molded, as what this magic and ritual is saying. Okay. And I told you that feminine power is helping you, right? It's a dark feminine power. It doesn't mean negativity, but is the the concept of understanding how to harness that, right? harness that darkness within you. Okay, we'll keep going. Life restored. This reminds me of the story of um this reminds me of this story I just told you about Osiris and his brother Set, who Osiris being killed and brought back to life, right? Which is resurrected. And this is the priestess of the phoenix. So the things that were meant to destroy you is the thing that help you rise to the occasion. Will be the things that help you rise to the occasion, right? But if I could find it, let me see if I can find it. There we go. Okay. So it remind me of, I want to say it was a, is it Sumerian? Yeah, it is Sumerian. Of the goddess Inanna or Ishtar, right? And her sister Erishkigal. Erishkigal was the god is the was the goddess is the goddess of the underworld, goddess of death, um, in the Mesopotamian society where Inanna and Ishtar was the goddess of heaven, queen of the skies, queen of heaven, and things in that nature. Um, and Inanna and Ishtar descended into the underworld to meet with her sister Erishkigal. And as she was descending, she was through her quest, more and more clothing was removed from her because she couldn't wear everything until the point of nakedness when she went to go see her sister Erishkigal, right? Look at the story, I promise you. But after she descended into the underworld, she came back and rose up into the occasion, right? And so it's like this is a place of vulnerability, not of shame, but of power. Okay, one more card. Flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. Okay, and this is life being reborn, right? I love the concept of the flower of life being the topic of creation because we're talking about descending into a place of darkness to and where we're vulnerable, right? And then we ascend back, creating this life, this reality that we desire. Okay. Um, and I feel like this is in turn talking about your spirituality. I know I use like two different stories from two different pantheons, but it relates to your spiritual story, your spirituality. I'm gonna say your spiritual story. It relates to your spirituality. So, with that being said, I am Java, your spiritual big brother, and I'm Java, your spiritual big brother. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. If you like the stories, I could tell more. Just let me know. I know stories on, I could research to be honest, but I know stories on Metatron. I know stories of the Houthi or Tall. I know stories of Inanna or Ishtar or Osiris, Osar, or Isis, Osset, or Set and Self, or Horus and Heru. So if these are things that interest you, let me know. Okay. And until next time, I'll see you later. Dang it, the clip.